Um, Good evening. My name is Cynthia Cherono, and I work for the Interreligious Council of Kenya as a program officer in the health program. I think for me personally, this would not have come at any better time, because I moved from the program of governance and I was moved to health because there's a new project that has come on board, and it is on combating diarrhea among children under 5 in Kenya. And I look at the training we have had for the past almost 2 weeks now. This is our 2 days to completion of the training. And I look at the whole concept of communication for development and looking and linking it with the project that we are going to be implementing from our office. It makes a lot of sense to me. And it has changed the whole concept on communication for development and putting community first and looking at things from the angle of the community. You don't look at them as beneficiaries, but they are the right holders. And I'm looking at, I think even yesterday, after we had the session, I went back to my room and I was preparing a brochure that we would want to use in this project for advocacy. And for a moment, unlike how we have been doing it in the past, I looked at it and I said, instead of preparing that brochure in terms of what I want the community to get, I looked at it in terms of, if I'm the community, at the community angle, what information would be of benefit to me? How do I want that information to be put? And all this wraps up the essence of communication for development. It stops being about the implementers, or you don't look, it's not a top-down approach, but a bottom-up approach. And for me, what wraps everything is, and I think this is so dear for me, is the members of the communities have solutions to their own problems. And this is very key, especially on sustainability. And it even makes work for us smoother. When you work with people, instead of working on people, it makes a whole lot difference. And I am more than grateful, and I don't look at this only from a professional point of view, but I also look at it in terms of a personal angle, in terms of even how I relate with people at a social setting. Do I look at people and just go with the face value, or do I take time, give room for someone to give you their true colors? And learn people, don't be judgmental, take time to relate with people. The same thing applies even when you are dealing with community members. Be patient, listen to them, place yourself in their shoe. Never impose. I think that is the main thing for communication for development. Do not impose, but work with the community. That wraps it up for me. Thank you so much. The facilitation has been excellent. I have learned so much, and for this week particularly, on the session of simulation, I am lost for words of how to describe this. Really, I'm lost for words. I came in and I was thinking of how do I stand before people and be able to deliver and still be able to have people's attention, and how learning from all of us, from the facilitators and now to us as the participants who are now facilitators, and how they've handled all these things. I'm more than blessed. Thank you so very much.